Hi, here I am with Kaz. Well,
Hi.
great for you to take time out of your very, very busy schedule to chat with us. And what's it like so far on the tour?
This tour has been great. The weather's not been great, but
Not great at all.
coming from California, it's pretty hard to match. No, yeah, it's been good. We started in Poland and then we did actually we started in Prague. Then we did some German dates, Poland, and then the UK. We did Brixton Academy yesterday, which was brilliant.
Excellent.
I really had a great time, and we're really looking forward to tonight, and then Manchester as well. Those are three of the big shows on this tour. And no, it's been a great time. It's my first time back in like 10 years.
Oh wow! So you noticed any changes?
Yeah, I'm sober this time, so I noticed a lot different. Yeah, I've got outside the bar. It's totally different in there. Yeah, no, it's been good. It's been a pleasurable experience.
So, how did you guys get together? What's your history?
Well, I've been doing music 15 years, and this is my third record deal, and this is my third or fourth band. So I've been making music. Music's been my career for quite some time. So having said that, I knew a lot of musicians that I wanted in this band, and one of the first guys I called was Julian, and he's our guitar player, Julian Tamarin. And then we built it from there. We've been through like 4 or 5 drummers on this project. This project's 3 years long, so it's still relatively new. It's our first record. It's on Hollywood Records, and so Julian and I have known each other for about 12 years, and then I think getting the other guys together was because we moved the band to LA, Los Angeles, and there's a lot of players around, so we just started, making phone calls, hand-picking guys, and we're looking forward to making another record.
Brilliant. And how's your single been received so far?
Out here it's been great. Comeback was single. It's so funny, when we were in Poland, I guess they had been playing one of our songs called City Life, which was not a single in the States, but was a single in Poland, and everyone was singing the song, and we were, why does everyone know this one? And it was on the radio in Poland, so that was great. It's great to see they picked that song. So that's a special song for me. It's about my neighborhood in Hamilton, Canada. So that was really cool. But we had a single on the Avengers soundtrack for the movie The Avengers, and that I think helped for international success of that song in particular. So that's great, and we'll look forward. I don't know what the next single they're gonna release in Europe will be, but it's a great timing thing, because we'll go home, make the next record. They'll be just releasing the next second single here. So it will be. So
it'll keep you in the public eye.
Yeah, exactly. So while we're working away, so I can't complain.
Absolutely.
Things are good.
So, weather, as you say, is abysmal today. Have you had a chance while you've been here?
Which I don't mind, by the way. Everyone knocks it, but you got to remember I'm Canadian, so I know about 10-foot snow drifts.
Yeah, we don't get quite that often.
I know what freezing cold weather is in Winnipeg, and stuff like that. So. I don't mind it. I don't mind the rain.
So have you had a chance to get out about and see anything much?
Yeah, well, yesterday we drove by, of course, Buckingham Palace and Big Ben, and some cathedrals. We always try and route in whatever I guess the touristy spots are, and then if we can find some locals to show us around, we always try that. But we're limited with work, load in, press. We try to fit it all in as best we can and enjoy it. We did Stonehenge. I hopped the fence in Stonehenge and kissed the stone, so that was we didn't get kicked out either. It was brilliant.
Excellent.
I traveled pretty far to see it. So.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And when you finish this tour, do you go straight back, or you've got other plans of playing, or what happens next?
When we go home, we're gonna take a week off, because I wrote this record almost 2 years ago, essentially. Parts and bits, it came out in June. Yeah, that's right, it's been 2 years, because it came out in June 2011 in the United States, but it just came out this year out here. So I need a break. It's been, we toured the record a lot. We played over 100 shows, you know, in the year. I've been off and on the road for a year and a half, and you know, I've been writing and composing songs, and just looking forward to getting back in the studio. And you know, the band has sort of started growing its sound, you know, and organically it's been changing, and I think I'm excited to get that on tape. You know, I think it's really been developing, and I have a better idea of where I want the band to be and how we want to sound. The first record was very much a studio record, and now I want to capture more of a live experience. So yeah, to answer your question, we're back in the studio second week in November, start recording the next record, and then we're locked out for 6 weeks. Hopefully we knock most of it out.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose then you're looking towards Christmas, so what do you do to celebrate over Christmas?
I think we're going to stay in California, not go home to Canada. It's cold. I love seeing my family, but I got a good Christmas last year. I went home for like 2 weeks and spent some really good quality time with them, and I think this year we're going to stay in California, have a California Christmas, go surfing or something.
Oh, totally different then.
Totally different. But you know, like I said, just enjoy the family, and my family in Los Angeles. That is my new family, and yeah. Any time you can relax in this business. I mean, it's not like it used to be. I mean, from what I hear, anyways. I mean, we're just constantly working. I feel like now there's so many bands out there. You can't stop. You just got to keep creating and putting out good material.
Excellent. And on a wish list, if you could have any band supporting you at any venue.
Supporting us?
Yeah, any band. Who would you want, and which venue would you want it to be at?
Alive or dead?
Doesn't matter. Who would you like?
I would love John Lee Hooker, the blues man. I would play with him in a heartbeat. I would support for him. I'd carry his guitar, probably the only guy. Whatever.
And which venue would you really like to?
I wish I could answer that. That's a tough one.
Doesn't matter if it doesn't exist anymore. If it's one that, you know, I think some people find that wish they'd had the chance.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about cool, sometimes over the huge venues, you know. I love intimate situations like CBGB's, you know, and it's closed now, but we played in a place called Mercury Lounge in New York City, and that was great. But I don't know, man. I probably somewhere where it was just very vibey and very cool, and somewhere maybe I had never been, especially with a guy like that. Yeah, you know, something that doesn't remind me of anything, but is very cool and vibey. I love opera houses and stuff like that.
I think that'd be really quite cool, actually.
Yeah, so Trip Down Blues, I mean, you can't beat it, you know, a vocal and a guitar. I mean, he played with bands, and we do too, but I love it when bands are playing live and say they're a 4-piece band, it's full on rock, and then in between, you know, it's a cappella or just one guitar or acoustic song. I think that's a great dynamic. Give people's ears a break and show off your talent, your skill, and your craftsmanship.
I think that impresses the fans as well. It brings
Yeah.
people who've never experienced that side of a band
It's it's great, and if you can create that when there's a lot of people there, and you know, even better. You know, because then you hear all the voices, you know. It becomes an experience. That's part of the art for us, trying to do that, capture that every night.
And how old were you when you formed your first band?
My first band? Well, I was writing songs. I have a song recorded when I was 7. So I was writing and recording songs when I was 7. Original songs, mind you. They were pretty rough. They weren't the greatest songs. My first band, I was 15. We were called the Raccoons. It was a hip-hop band. And I was the only white kid. It was all black kids. And rappers and DJs and stuff like that. Inner city.
So you were the original Eminem in the band?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, long before Eminem came out, I was definitely discriminated against for that. Not so much with black people, with white people. They had a problem with it. But now it's all changed, you know. Music's pretty universal.
Yeah. Well, I think that's about it. And well, thank you very much for giving up your time, as I know you're pretty busy on your schedule.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Oh, it's been really interesting.
Great.
Thank you ever so much.
Thanks. Enjoy the show.
Will do.
See you.
Be
All
looking
right.
forward to it.
All right.